What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today, it's Friday, so it's not my day, it's your day. And Jur, he's in the Reef again. Jur is in the Reef. It feels like he was just here, so he's definitely going to trick people out. But the only reason why you're here for this video is because you've just got this morbid sense of curiosity, just because you wanted to see a car wreck up close, because we are going to grade Jur. And like the title of this video says, this might be one of the worst weeks of Jur, period. He has got a mess. He's not going to make anybody happy at all. If he somehow makes somebody happy, it's going to be the only person. It's going to be a miracle. It will be a miracle. Anyway, he's in the Reef, which means he can only be in one spot, and that is right here. Nobody's around Jur, which means that, you know, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Anyway, let's first take a look at the ornaments. For starters, we have the Shock Hazard, and that is for the Zalo Supercell. Now, this is actually a pretty cool looking ornament for the Zalo. I like that. And then we also have Born in Fire, which is for the Young Wolf's Howl. You can go ahead and take a look at some different ornaments that we ended up picking up in opening just earlier this week. Also, for our Legacy Ingram, boy, it would have been awesome if this was a Legacy Special Ingram, because we just did that Pocket Infinity video yesterday, and that would have been cool for people to go ahead and buy it and hopefully get lucky. But moving over to what he's actually selling, we've got the Eternal Warrior, and what in the world is up with those red eyebrows with this shader? That makes this thing look even more hideous, if that is even remotely possible. Basically, when you put on this exotic helmet, you get Unstoppable for free. And that's it. So it's a helmet. Whenever you put it on, you get something, and that is the end of it. It's not good, guys and girls. It is not good. We're giving this thing an F. Barely anybody rocks out Unstoppable as it is. It's just not one of those perks where you're like, yes, if I had this plus one other thing, I would really be moving. I'd really be OP. It's just not going to be the case here. Like I said, this thing is an F. Why would you put this on and waste your exotic slot? You just wouldn't. You want to put on the Armamentarium or literally anything else. Not this, though. Moving on to our Hunter. Alright, we've got the Knucklehead Raider, and maybe I was a little bit harsh on this thing in the past, because recently I've been putting on the Memory of Gjallarhorn, the artifact that gives me Third Eye for free basically on my primary weapons, which is what this thing does. In fact, outside of rocking out the Memory of Radagast for the final part of the raid, I've got the Memory of Gjallarhorn on all the time, and maybe it's even a little bit of a crutch for me in PvP, and maybe even PvE as well, because I like having that radar up. It's really cool, so maybe I was underestimating this a little bit. Unfortunately, it's too little and too late right now, because like I said, we've got an artifact that does the same thing this exotic does, so that makes this an F. Why would you go ahead and again waste your exotic slot when you could go pick up an artifact that's legendary, put it on and get the same thing, and then rock out one of the Hunter's many awesome and amazing exotic pieces of gear? You just wouldn't need this. So this thing, oops, Kid came on the bandwagon just a little bit too late on this thing, and unfortunately now it's going to fall by the wayside. You don't need it. Put on the artifact. It's pretty easy to get. Moving on over to our Warlock, we're not doing too well so far. We've got the Impossible Machines, and these are made specifically and only for the Stormcaller, because what they do is they give you Landfall for free. So you can put on Landfall and have Ionic Blink on your character at the same time. That's cool, that's nice. The problem is, this is only usable whenever you want to go ahead and cash your super, so in PvP, how often do you get your super in a match? Not very often, unless it's Mayhem. In Mayhem, this thing might be definitely more viable, because you basically get that little bit of a Titan Slam for free. So in Mayhem, pretty much scrap the grade that we're going to give this thing. For all other aspects though, I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a D, because right now, people would rock out either the Ophidian Aspects or the Claws of Omkara on their Stormcaller. Both are better options for just using on your Stormcaller in general. This, like I said, is very situational. In Mayhem, that would change. I would probably change this up a little bit. It would definitely be more viable if you're somebody that absolutely loves to run in the Mayhem game mode, because you're going to get your super so much. Now for our weapon, we've got the Suros Regime. It's back in black, and it does look cool, and it does have an illustrious history in the game, at least in the very, very early goings of the game. And then the auto rifle nerfs started happening, and the nerfs started happening, and this gun just fell by the wayside. The sad fact of the matter is, this gun simply isn't very good. It really can't compete with other weapons in the game right now. You basically need to have spinning up going on, and the Suros Legacy to be proccing, where you've got your bottom half of the magazine to deal out bonus damage. Only then will you really be competing with weapons like the Grasp of Malak, or the Might of Multi-Tool, or things like that. Focus fire isn't going to let you compete with scout rifles, and the faster fire rate here with spinning up takes too long to actually get to start going, and other auto rifles could beat it out, or other weapons in general. This thing is a D, and it stinks that it's a D, because this weapon looks so cool, and you would think that it has more potential than it does, and obviously people will get kills with it because it does fire bullets, but it doesn't mean that it's a good or high tier weapon. It's just able to get kills because anything that shoots bullets can get kills in the game. So yeah, Xur this week, holy crap, what a disappointing week. This is definitely going to go down as one of the worst weeks of Xur pretty much ever in Destiny, and that is sad. Last week, definitely better. And look at this. Look at this blueberry right here visiting Xur. Crisis Actor. You know who this blueberry is? He's not any normal blueberry. He's actually a member of the clan. So I'm going to go ahead and wave at him and see if he recognizes me. And let's see. Yup, there we go. There we go, Crisis. You are closing out this Xur video with a bang, because Xur was disappointing, but dancing with you, that is a treat. Oh man. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Xur, and I'll see you around in Destiny. #Eternal Disappointment.